Yes.
Hello, today is October 15th, 2025. This is SIG Node CI weekly meeting. Welcome, everybody. We have one agenda item on a menu. It's Slack thread. Somebody posted this. Do you see my screen? Yeah, you should see my screen.
It's still on the browser, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, it's another notification about the flake. And sorry, I didn't check it. Oh, okay, it's already fixed. Yay. Okay, sorry about it. I just edited when we were pinged, so it's already done. So since we are in the beginning of a release cycle, typically this is a good time to reorganize our tests and like do a lot of reshuffling, because closer to end of release, we want to do to be more organized and start making everything stable and green. So if you like, there are a few issues that we're tracking to improve our test test areas and like test lanes. So if you have energy to help, please do so. Anyway, okay, let's switch to test grid. No, let's start with board first, and then we'll go to test grid. So we have few items on the 16 actually. Quite a lot to triage. Okay, flaky test on etcd. Why is it on our board, I wonder? Yeah, it was somebody put it on our board mistakenly, I think. Delete it from here. Fix test flake by increasing timeout for verifying metrics for mirror pods. Okay. So 1 minute instead of 5 seconds. I wonder why.
Yeah, actually, I fixed this. This is the issue during the last triage meeting. So I see that everywhere else you are taking some time to check for the metrics. We also added a cleanup to make sure that all the pods are get cleaned before checking the metrics as well. When I tested for several stress cases, I thought this might fix it.
Okay. Anybody interested to review?
Yeah, I can take a look.
Thank you, Peter. Work in progress, graduate image volumes to G. Yeah, this is one of those. It's interesting. I reviewed it already. It's even though it's work in progress. So one of the reminders here, we have this feature gate promotion. Like once we GA the feature, we remove mentions of feature gate. So feature gate technically is there, so command line is not crashing, but we're removing the feature gate usage everywhere to clean up the code. However, recently we started implementing this emulated feature gate version, so when API server can behave as previous version of Kubernetes, and previous version of Kubernetes can disable feature gates. That's why all the tests and all the logic on the API side needs to stay. So this is one of the examples. So pay attention on that when you're reviewing caps. Kubelet is fine to remove all the feature gate mentions, but on API server and API test, you shouldn't. Okay, I will put it in waiting on author. It's still work in progress. Remove dedicated image volume pre-submit. Yeah, I think it's fine. It makes sense because image volume is going away. It's being G8, so it doesn't need its own pre-submit. Anybody who wants to sign up to triage, to review? I think I can. Okay. Okay. Add share ID to Kubernetes plugin API. This is still draft. I wonder if it's product code. Yeah, it's a lot of product code, so I would put it in archived column. Flaking test, Windows unit test failing to run DRA plugins. Yes, it does. I see a lot of Windows failures recently. And add assigned to himself. If so, then I will do it in progress. Implement synthetic create aus permission check for execs. Yeah, so I think it's a product change. Yeah, Kube API server. In the product change, we track it on separate board, so archive it from here. Fix null pointer in pod sort manager. Wow. Pod sort manager has a second bug in the release. I think first bug we fixed just before it was merged, or just before we released the 134. Okay. But I would say it's probably, yeah, it's a product change. I wonder why it was added on this board, because it's not, no area test, no test code. No, okay, it's already removed, so yeah. Anyway, implement scoring for extended resources backed up by DRA. Scoring, this is probably product change with a little bit of test. Yeah, just not that much test. Just one test actually. I would put it in the archived category. Test connection handling flake. Okay, this is a product change. Oh no, it's a test change. Yeah. Anybody interested to take a look? It's a product change that makes connection handling more reliable. Anybody? I am.
You can assign it to me.
Who? It was Harsha?
That was me. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, this is interesting. Fix missing invoked object API version and event. We just did it for not problem detector, and I think the same person is doing it everywhere. I believe there are way more places like that. I wonder why this was picked. Yeah, what is this? Yeah, I don't know how this change is relevant to the rest of it. Anyway, yeah, this is why it's here. This like small test change. I see even in the description. Okay, I will put it in waiting on author because I really don't understand why this test change was needed. So maybe they can explain. Okay, introduce not declared feature framework. Not okay. This is a cap work, right?
Yeah, this is a new test.
Okay. Not a lot of tests. I will put it in product tracking separately. Upgrade Debian for NPEP to a test image. Okay. Part of the task is to review if this image can be replaced by agnostic host. Not per folder up, performance testing to be better. Okay, image replacement. Okay, so we had this pair of image in the past. And this image was used to run some performance tests. I think one of them has something to do with TensorFlow and some of them some other test. Yeah, the question is whether we still run them. Is anybody interested to take a look and dig in history?
Is asked to review how it is used. I can take a look if it is needed, but are we okay with the idea of like replacing with like separating it from agent host?
So we used to have these performance tests on SIG Node. Can I do? No. Yeah, it's not easy to find it right away. Maybe it was eliminated at some point. Anyway, yeah, this image was used to run some performance tests on SIG Node. I vaguely remember the name of the test was like even had like performance in its name. Can I do like what? Okay, it's different performance. Anyway, yeah, so there was a performance test, and I don't know the history with like why it's not showing up any longer. And this performance test needed this image. Let's see what it does. It takes huge thing with samples. And then, yeah, I believe it was running something with TensorFlow, something. Yeah, and it wasn't related to agnostic was like we didn't want to introduce this in agnostic was because it took like huge zip, and the zip was, yeah, I think this one on NASA Gov. Zip. So I think this zip contains some samples that we needed to process, and performance test was validating that we do something quickly with this test, but I don't remember what. So yeah, we needed this image because of those tests, but I cannot find those tests anymore. So maybe the investigation here is basically what happened with this test. Like, did they start flaking and somebody removed them, or something else happened? That makes sense? Can you take a look?
Yeah, I can take a look. Thanks for the context.
Okay. So this is review. Only three left. Teaching infra, AI images. Okay, this is SIG testing, updating all the images across the board. I don't think it relates to our SIG specifically. Okay, remove SIG group one as an okay, we limiting amount of SIG SIG group one testing. Okay, it's already assigned to me, so I will take a look. And this is a product change. Okay, we're done with this board. You may see that we have 28 items in progress. It's quite a lot. If you have any item assigned to you and you're not working on them, please unassign so we know the real stuff, like situation, what's happening. We don't have time today to go through them. We also want to allocate time for tests, but yeah, if you around here and have something assigned, please take a look. Okay, another one is assigned already. Okay, and we still have many flakes and failing tests in this category that needs to be taken. Yeah, I think closer to release code complete, we will start being more aggressive on assigning them. Thank you. I think that's it. That's it. Oh, test grid. Great. Just to see what's happening on test grid. Okay, this thing started failing yesterday. What is the failure? It can I start node or kubelet? Yeah, seems to be something broken. I think it's a real deal. Let me see if it's already reported really quickly. No, I think it's all. Yeah. So yeah, needs to be taken care of. Goblet. Some minor flakes. So this is switching to C group V2. I think does anybody remember this fella? Yeah, we have a bug with it.
Yeah, I think Red Hat was still looking into it.
Yeah, I think Niraj got a little distracted, but is looking at that.
Oh, sorry, I was speaking a lot in mute mode. So this bug seems to be. This was assigned to Swati, and I think there is a PR for like referencing that.
Yeah, I plan to take a look at this later this week.
I barely hear you, Swati.
I'm saying I'm planning to look at this later this week. I didn't get a chance to make much progress on this because of KEPs and just reviewing KEPs and stuff. So yeah, I'll prioritize it later in the week and provide an update next week.
Okay, but be aware that there is a
Yeah.
PR for that already. So,
Yep.
oh, but that doesn't say it's fixing it. It's
Yeah,
the-
sure. Like whatever it is, like whether it's reviewing the PR, just analyzing it, I can take a look.
Thank you.
Sergey, you're muted again.
Okay, sorry. I thank you for letting me know. I feel stupid.
No.
Once I was speaking for like whole beginning of meeting and nobody corrected me. Thank you. So cryo memory pressure PSI metrics is the same, seems to be the same as ones that we looked in before. Yeah, same PSI metrics. Okay. I don't know if you need to look at here. Oops. Okay, container D 1.7 started failing. And it may be because I did a change. So what I did, I mean, I don't want to tell it's me, but well, actually, this failure looks surprisingly the same as other one. So what it says is failed to start kubelet, and that one on release blocking, we're basically saying the same. And it started failing 10, 14, 15, 33. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, we've been looking at 1.7 container D, 10, 14. Yeah, same. Okay. Two point oh DRA failed same time. I wonder the same error. Yeah, looks to be the same with that failure. Yeah, same. Yeah, this seems to be different. Oh, wait. 10, 14, same time. But error is different. Yeah, I wonder if it's tracked somewhere. Let me see if there is an issue with this. Yeah, seems to be a lot of failures here. The same case. And yeah, I think we don't look at pre-submits because they can fail because due to PRs. Very good. Okay. Anything else for test related? Going once? Okay. Peter, you sign up for bug triage. Do you want to take over?
Sure. Okay. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Pretty small triage today, which is good. Okay. Pre-stop sleep continues after PID 1 exits. Okay.
Did we triage it last week? I think we looked at
Yeah,
it.
we did. And was I supposed to? Oh, yeah. Maybe I didn't. Oh, maybe we want to leave this in triage to see, to make sure that we want to keep it that way. Satiris. Oh, I don't see Satiris here. Okay. Maybe we leave it there and see if he wants to give him a little more time to look at it. Event metadata for node reboot events is wrong.
Oh, this is a PR with API version, right? It may be PR, like, we just triaged,
Oh, yeah.
we looked at like API version, like somebody was setting it to 1. Yeah, this Nova Hep version, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably correct to set the API version. My only question was here, like, why do we do test update as well? Like, it's node management SH. I have no idea what it does.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't know what the purpose of this file, and like just glancing over, I don't see any description why it's being changed.
Interesting. Okay, well, for this one, oh, I could just say, no share ID in DRA Kubernetes plugins API.
Consumable capacity. They should probably follow up with that kept authorized in alpha.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the author off the top of your head? I guess I can just look. Oh, that is
Then
the author.
I think they're just tracking it.
Yeah, totally. All right, well, I will then just triage.
I think long term is alpha.
Yeah, I agree. And I actually don't know if we're making progress in this in 135 anyway. But
No, there's no change.
yeah. Okay. Oh, and this is probably the same. Standardized parameter resource.
I don't think it's a bug. I think it's a feature. They're asking to standardize something.
Well, there is a PR up anyway. Should I remove kind bug?
Yes, I think so.
Is it adding API field? No, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
No? What is that? Oh no, it's a library.
Okay.
So the one of the attributes to be universal across DRA plugins, so they put it in the library. So they can like match PCI route between device and network.
Oh my god, I can't spell. Cool. That is that. Let's check. We haven't looked at the needs information in a bit. bot update. I think we could potentially close this because Bing failed to reproduce and we've been waiting on triage needs information.
So somebody removed the triage need stale tag. Like, I wonder what the reason for this. Is it
That's
the reporter?
No, it's a different person, I think. Yeah. Oh, yes. We talked a little bit on this one.
Yeah, so somebody changing which IP. Oh no. Or
Yeah,
maybe
no, this is, yeah.
there's a PR for this.
Um,
Yeah, you see on the right column, there is like under assignee and project board, there is like a PR, associated PRs, like development thing.
oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of handy.
totally.
So I think I reviewed it, and I said that I want networking team to sign up on this first.
Yep. And they're sort of, Dan and Antonio are sort of talking through it, it seems. Okay, well, it's sort of active, but I don't know if we're in needs information anymore. It sounds like we're kind of in,
Yeah, we triage accepted it.
yeah. Do I need to remove the triage for needs information?
I always puzzled by that myself.
Yeah, it's the plugins kind of function differently. Let's see if it likes that. Okay. Cool. It's a routing issue. I'm inclined to let it continue routing. Let it get closed in what, 30 days.
This I wasn't able to reproduce locally.
Oh, cool. Oh, you were not able to.
I wasn't able to, sorry.
Totally. Do you have any like additional questions or anything?
No, from what they're given, I tried the steps and I wasn't able to. The volume wasn't missing in my case. Is Etimar still looking into this?
Itamar's been on leave for a little bit. I think he's like just coming back.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if he's really looked at anything in a bit. I don't think he was, though it doesn't look like it's had much. Oh, we did talk a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, we have a separate cap
Yeah.
for that already. Like I would
Well-
close the issue.
Right. And it also, yeah, I think we no, I think it's actually not even a cap. I think it's just that we give the recommendation that if you're using swap, you should make sure that you set the eviction threshold to be higher.
I think we discussed in another. I mean, we have captured this with the documentation covering the behavior. I'm not sure like what this issue calls for. Can you CC me? Maybe I can take a look at it today.
Yeah, thank you, AJ. I'm pretty sure we could probably close this one.
Yeah.
Given the documentation. I think when it was open, it wasn't clear that we could cover it with documentation, but I think we've kind of proven that that's sort of the approach we're pushing for.
Mhm.
Thank you. Okay, so we just recently got to, okay, so we have no updates since this was moved to read needs information. So I think we're probably getting close to the last time we did this.
Yeah, we just need to say that DRA will help here.
It seems John is willing to leave it open. Should I push back and just say maybe we close it?
If they're asking for device plugin to implement something, it probably will never happen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now we're all caught up. Cool.
And one thing we can see, if you still have 10 minutes, just as code free starts, look at priority of bugs and see if there are bugs without priority assigned.
Yes.
Minus label priority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess with label needs
Yeah, we
priority.
need to. Yeah, we need to. Oh my. I didn't know there is needs priority.
Oh, but it also has it has a priority, so I'm not sure what's up with that.
I typically just minus every priority I can imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I think that probably is more. It doesn't actually seem that needs priority. Okay. Whatever.
Maybe it's remove priority needs priority.
Honestly, potentially, but it doesn't have the priority prefix, so I'm like not sure. I think it's a vestige. I think that's like an old process that doesn't exist anymore. I don't even know awaiting more evidence existed. Isn't that kind of needs information?
Yeah, it's kind of before triage existed, there were like different priority level.
Oh, let's see. Okay. Other inputs.
Yeah, this one untriaged.
Yeah,
So
explicitly. Yep.
we care about once in triaged column because everything needs information may not have priority yet.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go back, there are like triaged column. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, oh, yeah. So I guess, yeah, the needs information column, we kind of. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I kind of feel like it's backlog, but like even though we have a fix, like it hasn't.
Yeah, it exists for a while.
Probably a lot of these will end up looking that way. Oh, and this honestly is kind of. Interesting.
The static pod never got evicted. Is it by design? How we will even evict it? Because I mean, it will be restarted right away. File is still there.
Yeah, I think, and for both, though I don't know how node shutdown cases work. Does the kubelet decide not to start it after it goes through the graceful shutdown?
In any way, it will be a feature. I don't think it was handled nicely anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's probably falls into the same bucket as daemon sets where graceful shutdown kind of wasn't designed the right way.
I mean, graceful shutdown can handle daemon set because it has there's no schedulable thing.
All right. Okay.
Like what can even mean in the context of a static pod? I guess it would keep on going into the loop of assigning and coming back, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what eviction means in the context of a static pod. For the node shutdown piece of it, like I would expect a kubelet, once it knows that it's shutting down, to like not recreate static pods, even though the file still exists, because it knows it's going to end soon. And to allow the static pod to gracefully exit.
So for static pods, they need to respect no schedulable taint somehow.
No, well, because it's not scheduled.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. Oh, it's
Like the kubelet just has to know, like basically, like all of the pod workers that are like the pod worker that's handling that specific static pod needs to be like told to stop and no longer be like responding to like doing anything with the static pod. But I'm actually not sure what happens today with that.
Anyway, it should be a feature, I think.
Yeah, and this, I wouldn't expect, like, I kind of don't think that it should, I don't think it should ever get evicted. Node shutdown is a totally different thing. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that this is a documentation.
Okay, let's rekind it. Thank you.
Mhm.
It was relevant 1 year ago, but
Yeah.
so it's still backlog. So Cobalt registers with stains and it clears up previous stains.
Yeah, I guess so, but I'm not sure.
It is applied only during the registration time for the bootstrap taints.
Yeah, I don't know why the summary provider is in the picture though. And this got closed. Probably stale. Yeah.
How eviction is relevant to taints?
That's what I was thinking.
Or maybe it's a taint, like not condition instead of taints. Because this seems to be not
Yeah.
condition, like disk pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're just using tank when they mean condition. Yeah. Oh, and then, okay, so if the summary, okay, so then if then the kubelet restarts, it checks, it's like asynchronously checking that the, of the usage, the current usage. And there might be a little moment where it doesn't detect the condition. Yeah, the disk usage is like, it hasn't figured it out that the disk usage is higher yet because C advisor hasn't figured it out yet.
Should we retitle it? There is a retitle command.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think severity of this bug is very low.
Yeah, it's clearly hard to reproduce. Okay, it seems we're at time. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you. See you next time. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you.